Hey everybody, so it's Angelique Sorrell and welcome to my channel where I give you DIY design tutorials and creative marketing tips for creative businesses, brands, and entrepreneurs. I'm so excited because today is day 2 of a 6-day series where I'll be discussing all about how to start and design your online business. And today's topic is identifying your target audience, okay? So if you're ready to learn all about how to start your online business through my personal tips and tricks, keep watching and let's get into this video. Okay, so you're probably wondering, who is a target audience? What is a target audience? And how do you define it, right? So I'm going to answer all of those questions in this video. So to start, your target audience is essentially who you want to buy your products, okay, or your services or your classes, whatever you're selling. And when we talk about your target audience and when we define your target audience, you need to get very specific in who they are, what is their age, what is their gender, where do they live, do they have kids, are they married, things like that. And that's just to name a few, because below this video I'm actually going to leave you guys a link to a document that you're going to be able to fill out all of this information just to help you along, so that way you don't have to take too many notes during this video. But these are the things that we need to know, so that way we know exactly who we're talking to when we market our products, services, classes, etc. So you might be thinking to yourself, why do I need to know this information, and how do I find out this information about my audience if I don't have an audience yet, right? So I'm definitely going to help you guys out with that, because in the beginning it was hard for me. I didn't understand how to define my audience. Even though I had all the questions to define my audience, I didn't understand how to go get that information and why it was even relevant for me in order to make a sale, okay? So I'm definitely going to give you guys that information, but I want to start off by telling you a story. So the story basically goes, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Walmart and gone back by the electronics section, and there's always that cable guy there that's trying to sell you or trying to get you to switch from your current cable company to their cable company. But I always just walk past. I'm like, no, thank you. Hope you have a nice day though, right? So this one particular time that my boyfriend and I have went to Walmart, we walk in, and by the produce section, because we were going food shopping, so we came in through the food entrance, and by the produce section, but kind of over by apparel, but you could see it as you're walking. If you were walking past the produce section, there was a guy with a table full of Walmart gift cards, okay? He didn't have a sign. It didn't say, hey, come get a free gift card or anything like that. But of course I was intrigued because I was about to go shopping, and I'm like, ooh, it would really be nice to have a Walmart gift card right about now. And so the guy, he gave us the pitch, which the pitch was basically, hey, if you sign up today to get newspapers, like monthly newspaper with $250 worth of coupons in it, then I'll give you this $25 Walmart gift card today, right now. And all you have to do is give me your name, information, where do you live, and a card on file. So that way, after this month, because he said the first month was free, after this month you'll be able to pay, I think it was $12 instead of $25 a month to get these newspapers with the $250 value coupons, right? So I'm intrigued. I'm like, yes, I think I do want that. I signed up, I got the $25 gift card, and boom, he got a customer, right? So I want to tell you guys kind of how he got me to be his customer. So the first reason why I signed up was because he was in the right place at Walmart, right? So I wouldn't have signed up if he was all the way back in the electronics section or anything like that, because I wouldn't have seen him. I was over by produce because I was going to go get produce. I was going food shopping. So he was in the right place at the right time, because this was prime shopping time, if you want to call it that. So there was a lot of people there. I think there was even a line after I had gotten my gift card for other people to sign up for the gift cards, right? So he was in the right place, and also because he hit my pain points, my specific pain points, right? So in the last video, we talked about solving your customer's problem. So one of the problems that I had that he solved was I was trying to stay on a budget, okay? I had a budget when I went into Walmart. And when I saw the gift cards, I'm like, ooh, that's going to help me even stay more in my budget because now I don't have to spend as much as I originally thought that I was going to spend. Okay. So even though that the Walmart gift card could have been used anywhere in the store, he hit the specific pain point of people coming in and going to go buy food and wanting to save on their food. Okay. So by doing that, he was able to target the correct audience and he put himself right in front of his audience, right? So then he immediately landed a few sales because, like I said, when I left, there was a line for people to get free $25 gift cards. So when we think about defining our audience, it's easier whenever we're able to get to the nitty gritty of it because you'll be able to be right in front of your audience. You'll know where they are so you can go to them. You'll know what time they're going to be there, right? And you'll know what offers to give them so that way they immediately want to jump on it, okay? So it's very important that you know exactly who you're targeting and who you want to be your client slash customer, because then you'll be able to curate the perfect offer for them and bring it straight to where they are. You don't want to have your audience kind of searching for you too far, unless it's through a Google search, which will be SEO, or Instagram or Pinterest, wherever you're going to be. You don't want them to have to go too far. You kind of want to put that offer right in front of them and make it convenient for them to basically give you a sale, right? Okay, so to answer your other question of how you can find the information about an audience that you may not have yet, I have two suggestions for you. Okay, so the first one is going to be for you to research your industry and your competitors. And even if they're not your direct competitors, indirect competitors work just the same, as long as they are within your industry. So if you're a fitness coach, make sure it has something fitness related, right? And just kind of take note of how they're targeting their audience through ads and campaigns, or even a simple post or a blog post. What pain points are they hitting with that post? How are they using those pain points to drive that sale? Okay, so what is their CTA at the end? What are they asking people to do through the post? And why are people doing it? Because of the pain points that they're hitting. Okay, so I hope that kind of made sense for you guys. And the second thing is going to be for you to actually ask your audience. So if you don't have an audience, again, maybe go out and find people that you think would be your audience, or ask someone who is in your competitor's audience, maybe someone who has commented under a video or a post of your competitor and they are asking questions. So maybe ask them, like, hey, would you mind if I asked you a few questions? What are your goals when it comes to fitness? Um, what problems are you having meeting those goals? Why can't you achieve your goals? How would you want someone to help you achieve those goals? And I know if some of you follow me on Instagram, then I usually ask you guys because I want to know your opinion. It's better to go directly into the field than to prospect from the sidelines and kind of guess at what your audience may want. It's better to just ask them directly about what they do want. So that way, even if you're not, even if you have to go back and change it later on for your general audience, at least you know that this specific person has this problem. So maybe you could curate something for them and make an offer for them. But let them tell you rather than you kind of guess, because when they tell you, then you know right away, rather than guessing and you still have to kind of go through the trial and error of figuring it out. Okay, so. Okay, so those are the two tips on how you can find out about your audience without having an audience, how you can find out that information that you need on your audience, okay? Okay, so I also wanted to bring to your attention that you might have multiple pain points or multiple problems that you're trying to solve through your services. But a recommendation that I'll give to you is that you create an avatar per problem that you're solving for your audience, okay? So to get more specific about that, we know that your target audience, I'm going to provide the list with the 20 questions you should ask yourself when defining your target audience. But well, you know, when you're defining your target audience, you need to know their age, their gender, location, things like that, right? So let's just say that their gender and location are the same. But when we're talking about the fitness training and the one-on-one training program, where you're going to help your client curate the perfect workout plan to meet their specific health goals, they might have a different age than the person who may want, let's just say, an ab workout to help them tone up after they've already successfully met their health goals, okay? So let's say your age for the one-on-one training is between the ages of 25 and 35. But for abs, for people who want abs, somebody who's 35 might not be concerned with abs. They might just want to meet their health goals and be content with that, right? So let's say that the person who wants abs that you're going to be targeting is between the ages of 20 and 30. Okay, so they're between that age range. Then with that case, it would be easier for you to create an avatar per problem. And sometimes it helps to name your avatar. I know I name my avatars whenever I'm creating different avatars for different pain points and problems that I'm trying to solve. But it is going to be easier for you to get down to the nitty gritty of who you are targeting with your services and products, especially when you have more than one, when you can create an avatar per problem. Okay, so I'll make sure that I include that in the sheet. So that way you guys can create multiple avatars if you need to, or just one in general for your target audience, or for your offer that you're offering to a specified person in your target audience, if that makes any sense. But I'm definitely going to make sure that I leave that in the link below, okay? So just to recap this video, I know that this video was a little longer than usual. I try to keep it under 10 minutes unless it's a tutorial, but I just want to make sure that you guys get all the information you need to succeed. The first thing that we talked about is what a target audience is and what information you need to define your target audience, right? So the next thing that we talked about was why it's important to define your target audience in order to land a sale. I gave you guys my example about the guy in Walmart. He landed a sale with me within the first, 5 minutes of us talking. And I also got an incentive with that, the $25 free gift card, right? So then the last thing that we talked about is how to go about defining your audience when you may not have an audience yet, right? So the way you do that is through research, through competitors in your industry, and also communicating with potential leads in your industry. And even if you have to go to your competitors and just talk to their audience. Remember, social media is about being social, so you got to get social in order to learn some things about your audience, especially if you don't have one, right? So next, you'll learn what branding is and how we'll use the information that we learned in this video to brand your business properly, okay? And if you want to get the homework assignment for this video, make sure you look in the description. The link will be there. And then also we'll talk about tomorrow's assignment in tomorrow's video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I would truly appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below if there's anything that you feel like you want to hear me talk about next after I'm done with this how to start and design your online business series. But until tomorrow, guys, thank you guys so much. All right,